What's going on, everybody? It's Chase. Today's video is going to be about the updates to the Covesting platform. Highly requested topic, so we'll cover this today. Next week we'll get back into the price action and technical analysis education videos, but today we'll be covering this. Okay, so what are some of the biggest updates that Covesting has implemented? First off, there's a stop loss to where you can limit the percentage that you would lose on your account when you're following specific strategies. It'll help you diversify into different strategies, and it'll make sure that no strategy is, making your portfolio take too much of a hit. And actually, before we fully get into everything, let me just say right off the top, as always, there's risks with any trading, whether you're trading your own money or someone else is trading your money. Make sure to be, obviously aware of those risks, and I think the stop loss feature is something that is a very good addition to this platform, so you can in a way manage your risk. Okay, and as usual, thank you to PrimeXBT for sponsoring these videos. My sign up links will be at the bottom of this screen right here. Just use those, sign up. You get a 50% deposit bonus when you deposit, so 1 BTC turn into 1.5. Okay, so moving on forward, right? Obviously we have the stop loss implementation, which is huge. As usual, if you didn't see my first video on Covesting, go check it out. How you could see how to spot, a stronger strategy, based off of how long they've been active, profit percentage, how much margin they're typically using. So check out the first video on Covesting. You can find that right on my YouTube channel, and that'll give you an introduction if this is your first time seeing this copy trading platform right here. Okay, so next thing that I feel is very important, and I love to see it, is that they have set up to a point where the manager has to have a certain amount of equity in order for the followers' equity to go up. So you can't have a person who's trading with $1,000 and have $1 million following them. Okay, this is really important. So the total follower equity is let's say 150 BTC. Now we're going to be on the higher end. Then the manager himself would have to have 20 BTC in the strategy as well. Okay, and obviously these numbers can go up, but there may be some type of KYC and whatnot. I think Prime is still in the process of figuring out what the best strategy is to move forward with that. Another huge part of the Covesting update is the COV token, COV. I suppose that's how you say it. Let's see. The COV token right here. So it looks like it has a lot of utility. Obviously, I think they're still working on the implementation of it. And let's see. Once the official launch phase of Phase 1, the official launch of Phase 1 is completed, we'll implement the COV token functionality into the Covesting module. Okay, so yeah, I think it's coming soon. You get a trading fee reduction, typical things that we would see from an exchange token, but in this case, it's the Covesting token. You'll also have a chance at improved success fee, which I believe, as far as I read, is how the profit percentage is divided between you, the manager of the strategy, and the platform itself. And by staking COV tokens, you'll be able to get a better percentage and a larger share of the profits generated by the strategy manager. Okay. Next up is you'll be able to increase your follower limits. So if you stake COV tokens, you'll be able to have more followers and raise the capital limits on your strategy and what you're able to accept. And of course, one of the hottest things in the game, token burn. Can't be a token nowadays without having a token burn. So I can see the Covesting token doing well. I mean, it has great utility, right? Trading fee reduction, improved profit percentage, good use for the managers as well to increase followers and capital limits, and it has token burns. Seems like it has pretty much everything going for it. So I'll definitely be keeping an eye on that for sure. Now let's see what else I wanted to cover here. Oh yeah, so I wanted to cover this as well, which is the cap on the initial followers' equity. Now this can be raised, like we said, through potentially the COV token in the future. And this is also just about the initial equity, right? Obviously, if the strategy is profitable, the followers' equity is going to raise over time. this just seems to me like, a good way to diversify. If you're heavy into co-vesting, then now you will, diversify your portfolio a bit, look around at other strategies. You're going to reduce the risk that's, just associated with your account. If you were, if you're all in on one strategy or, one manager, so to say, that comes with a lot of risk. So you definitely want to be careful about that. And this is going to reduce that risk. You're not going to, have to worry about getting blown out one day by just, very careless margin usage or something of that nature. And yeah, I do think it's a good step. Just as I said, this was a good step. I think, during the beta of Covesting, they really nailed a lot of the problems with the platform, and it seems like it's going forward in a much more healthy and sophisticated way, for a lack of better terms. Okay, so we covered the equity, the manager equity versus the follower equity, which was huge. We covered the stop loss. We covered the equity caps, and we covered the Covesting token functionality and why it'll most likely have value in the future. And if you are interested in Covesting and you're looking for a place to explore further, check out their Telegram, t.me/Covesting. Over 5,000 people in there talking about strategies, lots of stuff. All right. As said, if you did not see my original video on Covesting, go check that out. I show you how to find the strategies that I would personally hop into. And as I said in the beginning, of course, any type of trading is risky. Okay, keep a diverse portfolio. Trade your own funds. If you allow someone else to trade your funds, then as I said, the new implementation of the stop loss function on Covesting is very good. Keep a diversified portfolio. And like I said in the first video, I really covered how to find a profitable strategy that seems on the safer side when we looked at margin, total profit percentage, active days, all those things. Okay, so hopefully this is helpful. Small update about the Covesting platform, and like I said, next week we'll get back into the price action, technical analysis, education, and whatnot. For any ideas for topics or constructive criticism, just DM me. I'm always open to chat and try to get stuff covered that you guys are interested in the future. All right, thank you very much, everybody, and have a great day.